In the beginning, there was Adam and Eve. As according to the Holy Bible. Adam and Eve had children. These children were three of them. And these children were Cain, Abel, and Seth. Now, if you look at the words Cain, Abel, and Seth, you put Cain and Abel together, you conflate them, conflate them, put them, smash them together, put them beside each other, juxtapose each other. It looks like the word cannibal, Cain and Abel, cannibal. Then we look at Seth. The way my daddy used to say Seth was Set, an African bloke from Ghana, West Africa. Fantastic bloke. God bless his. May his soul rest in peace. He would say Set. Now, Set looked like the word set, gave set and match. It looked like a setup, it looked like a setting, but it also looked like Sate. So, Sate is a word that means quench, to sate one's hunger. So, therefore, what we have is something like, in the beginning there was Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve begat Cain, Abel, and Seth. Cain and Abel was like a cannibal who would sate their desires. The whole human race is about Adam and Eve begetting cannibals who would sate their desires. If when Adam and Eve, like my parents, because they was like Adam and Eve, they would beget children, would the children be cannibals of myself who would sate their desires? What desires do we have? Whatever desires lead to our destruction. If the next gen from my parents, who would be like Adam and Eve, who would have children, if the next gen would look at their desires and subsequently not seek to sate their desires through like being what? Cannibals, fornicators. You could be fornicator, copulator. I mean, why go and have sex when all you're ever going to do is create Cain and Abel? So I'm not talking being an ascetic. I'm not talking being an incel or a celibate, even though I haven't had sex. I mean, when was the last time I had sex? A long time ago. I can't even remember. Probably. I had sex after I was born, didn't I? Yeah, probably. You know, this whore there, this, that whore there, because technically they're whores. Anyway, and me, I was a whoremonger. So, Cain and Abel would sate their desires. And if we're going to be the children of Adam and Eve, not to sate our desires, we are becoming cannibals and eating animals like flesh eaters. Vegan, I'm vegan as well. Of course, to some extent, I'm a spiritual ascetic. I don't do anything at all. I'm an ascetic, a spiritual ascetic, having stopped many things. I have managed to begin to sate my desires. What other desires could I sate? In order not to become another Adam for his Eve and beget cannibals who like to sate their desires. And what would be the benefit of sating my not indulging in the sating of my desires, and subsequently, where would this lead to? If time and again, all the Holy Bible recommends that we ever got up to was Adam and Eve culture, which begets cannibals, which sates our desires. Thank you very much.